friends. How are you tonight? I just was about ready to hit the go live button and I started coughing. So I hope I'm done coughing, but we'll try to get through coughing or not. So, hello, Anna, and hello, Nancy. I hope you're feeling better, Nancy. We are ready to do mystery stamping case number 56 again tonight. According to my calculations, it's almost been a year since we've done this one, so it seemed like a good time to try it again with new products. So that's why I do repeats, because once you add new products, it's all new, right? So a couple things I'm going to go over with you really quick before we get started. And do that and that. And hopefully we can get things rolling tonight. So just a quick reminder that the bundle sale is over on Sunday, and you get an extra 10% off bundles. And it's stamp and die bundles, but like I did not clean up my stuff from the other night, so I am using the Seaside Wishes and Stampin' Dies. And yeah, it's just a mess here. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to get anything new out. So with this bundle, you would get the stamp set, the dies, and then you would also get, this is all a part of the bundle too, the embossing folder. So it's got an extra piece in this bundle. So you get an extra 10% off. It already has a 10% discount instead of buying all three things separate, but until Sunday, you get an extra 10% off. So that's 20% off their individual retail prices. Whew. Got that all spit out. And let's go ahead and see what else we have. I introduced this and it goes for the machines too. Hi, Glenda. All right. I shared with you last week. I am having a summer shopping spree contest, and I forgot to put my phone on my do not disturb. My son is in Canada, and I'm glad to know he's still alive, but I'll text him later. All right. You get to earn one entry for every $25 you order. If you order a $50 order, you get 2 entries, etc. You can earn one entry by mailing a card to me. One of those per month. So you could get up to 3 entries. If you send me one in June, you're going to have to get that postmarked by June, one in July and one in August. And you can also earn some entries based on other challenges that I'm hoping to give you. So the event runs June, July, and August, and I will be drawing the winner September 1st or around there. September 1st is over Labor Day weekend. So, depends on what life's happening right there. And my birthday is on August 31st. So who knows where I'll be. I'll probably be right here harvesting, but it could happen. This is just an exclusive event by me, and it's available to United States residents only, because I can only sell to United States people. So here is our mystery card. I told you I had a frog in my throat. I was coughing earlier. So hopefully we're done with that. So number 56. And if you need a screenshot, go ahead and grab it. I have most of my pieces ready. Let's see here. I have, like I said, I'm sticking with the Seaside Wishes. So, and I'm kind of doing a similar card. I have cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5. I have not scored it yet, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Basic white. I have 3 at 1 5/8 by 3 7/8. And then I took that same paper the designer series paper, The Thoughtful Journey, and I chopped up one of the other pieces, kind of like I did for the other night. And I have 3 pieces of designer series paper that are 1.5 by 3 3/4. Then I have basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. And you need basic white for your sentiment, and then cardstock for a layer under the sentiment. And I didn't get that far. I did get an email out right before this, so you can go check that out. We could use either side. I might use that side. And actually, I might run this through the embossing folder. I really liked that card last time. So those are the pieces and parts for this mystery. Let's see what we can make. All right. Oh, I bet you're glad to be home. And Glenda, I hope you keep the heat where you are. It was warm today, but not hot. It was, you could go outside and do something, but it was warm. I have been playing catch up all day today, trying to get caught up from being gone all weekend. I went and visited my family in Western Montana. We had a little girls' weekend. And yeah, summer. We went swimming. Actually, we didn't go swimming. We went walking in the lazy river. It was really nice. At the pool for, adult swim time. And then we went to the farmer's market and hung out in Uptown Butte. If you're unfamiliar with Butte, it is a historical mining town. And it has tons of stuff all over the place to do. So it's like walking back into the past. And if you're a Yellowstone fan, I'll throw that out there. If you're a Yellowstone fan, it's where they filmed the 1928 version. I don't know, this town parts, because that's what Uptown Butte still looks like. Okay, so I scored that at 2 1/8. Let's do that. 2 1/8. And then we're scoring it at 6 3/8. So this is the hard part with this trimmer, because it's right on the line there. There's really not a mark. You just kind of have to go right to the edge of the brown. It's the only mark on the whole thing that's really hard. This doesn't exist. So what you could do is say, go 2 1/8. Really? I didn't do 2 1/8. I did 2 1/4. Okay, take 2. It's a good thing I have another piece of paper ready to go. So I'll demonstrate how to do it the other way. 2 1/8, score, and then 2 1/8, and score it. So that's the other way you can do it. If you're so busy talking that you mess it up. Okay, I think that's all I need the trimmer for. So we're going to fold these, and they should. What's wrong with my picture here? Anybody know? How did I get a crooked score line? Wow. Okay, take 3. I'm almost afraid to go back and read my newsletter that I just posted, because if this is the way it went, then we're really in trouble. Okay, 2 1/8. I don't know how I got such a crooked one. 2 1/8. I'll have to go back and watch my video and watch me see how I did it so horribly. 2 1/8. Yeah, I don't know how I got it so crooked. Wow. Well, there's a first time for everything. So now we're going to hope this one works better. We're going to bend it in and bend it in, and they should be matchy-matchy. Mine's not perfect, but it is good enough for a homemade card. All right, so there we go. And we're going to do the score lines, burnish those. And I actually might pull this one a little bit. Get it to close a little better. There we go. Okay. Wow. All that just to get a card base. Hi, Shirley. How are you? You know what? You're not late. It's taken me 3 tries to get the card base right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So then, this is the card that I did last Thursday. And I really like this embossed look on these pieces. Now, it wasn't a part of your cardstock or your designer series paper, but I'm going to go ahead and do that with mine. So we'll let Shirley catch up. So I had my 3 pieces of cardstock, my designer series paper pieces. Oh, this is just scary. My brain is just scary sometimes. Okay, we're back here. Phew. Oh. Okay, I'm just throwing them in here just to kind of give them some dimension. And I am using the Seaside Wishes again, just because it was all on my table. And why not? So if you want to see the cards from Thursday night, well, let me know and I can share them with you. But if you want to see how I made them, my video class is ready to go on Facebook or YouTube. So this was not required by any means, but I just like the little extra that it does. This might be my new favorite stamp set. I can use the deboss side too. I knew I was going to like it, but I didn't know I was going to love it this much. All right. Coming from the prairie. Sometimes I try to talk myself out of seaside stuff. Okay, so these get mounted on these. So take your DSP pieces and mount them on, I just have some little ridges, and mount them on your white pieces of cardstock. I'm actually going to go with that side. Give it a little more character. Or maybe if I go this side, it's very matchy-matchy. We're going to give it some oomph. That might be too much. I like that side, but I think we might go with that side. Okay, now I'm happy. All right, I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. And it's going to have the border around it. Just a real thin border. A little thicker than that on this end. I should not use this kind of adhesive on days that it takes me 3 times to get the card base going. Right? All right. Lesson learned. That's pretty too. I go with that side. Oh, well, I had a very full weekend. Keep thinking today's Monday. Oh, how did you all do? I know Nancy got home from the hospital, is recuperating, thank goodness. And anyone else do anything fun besides dodging the heat? And I know if you're crafting with me, you don't have a lot of time to type. Give me a few opportunities because I keep messing up. And I added an extra step to mine. I'm just holding them down for a second. Okay. This one actually is the one I have the adhesive, the tape on, and it looks like the corner needs a little blob. Actually, this corner could use a blob too. Okay. So there we have it. Now I need to figure out what order I want it to go in. I like that. So on your card, I'm going to glue this one on this side, this one on this side, and this one on this side. I'm actually going to bump them all up. There we go. It's like that. So to repeat, I'm going to glue. I'm not trusting myself with that glue tonight. So just glue on this edge. See? Okay, and then we're going to put it down. And it's going to just look like it has its normal borders. Kind of match it up. There we go. This end is open. I'm just going to hold it for a second. Now this, I'm going to put this one, it's the bottom one, and I'm going to put it on next. I find that if I do that, then I can get the center one centered. If I do the top, then the middle, sometimes the bottom kind of gets the shaft. So we're going to get it on here. Try to be matchy-matchy. Of course, that one's a little crooked because that's the kind of night we're having. There we go. So, got it? That's where that one goes. Now this one is going to get glued on this side. And then we just start going to add some sentiment stuff. So then we get to just put it between those other two, kind of line it up as best you can. Hi, Kimberly. How are you tonight? All right. So there we have it. So, okay. And you're going to have to kind of collapse them. All right. So I wanted to use some of my seashells, but I have to be kind of careful because I don't want to not be able to open mine. So you're going to want the smaller kind of embellishments on this card. And I had cut out so many pieces on my last time through with this set. And I didn't use any of my stars, so I thought I could use one of my stars this time. I have to be careful. So, yeah, that's kind of another reason I decided to use starfish. I have a cutout here. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Let me see if I have any of the other colored blanks. No. All right, I'll use it. So, sentiment, and if you need a layer underneath, yay, me too. I'm glad you found me live. If you need a layer underneath, because I know my directions said base or cardstock for a layer under the sentiment. That's kind of up to you. I'm going to use one of my seashells. One of my sand dollars, actually. Oh, look, I got everything still mounted on the blocks. I was leaving early Friday morning, so I just kind of, when I got done with my live, I just kind of ran upstairs and started packing and getting ready to leave for the weekend. And now I'm back and I got home late last night and took care of a bunch of stuff today. And now here I am. We're going to try this. We might not like it. There we go. I might put that over here and I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Dry layer. I learned that term recently during Stampin' Cross Country. Dry layer. And then, oh, we do have a piece of the white, basic white 4 by 5 1/4. This is your inside piece. So as long as I have ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. Looks like I might have a little bit of a shadow on it. There we go. Now, I think we will. Wait, I didn't use any of the sand dollars for stamps on Thursday night. I think let's stamp a little. I'll use the beige. It's going to kind of look green, but once it dries, it turns a little bit more beige. So if you get this ink color ink pad, it's one of our new neutrals. Actually, the new neutral. It's not one of them. We have in colors and we have a new neutral. I will be here on Thursday evening. So we're going to let that become drier and let the green hue go off of it. Next week, I think I'll be here for Tuesday, but I will not be here next Thursday because I will be celebrating our nation's birthday. It is the 4th of July next Thursday. I know. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know what we're going to do. Sometimes we go to the lake. Sometimes we don't. I have a nephew that is coming to visit me. And that will be fun. Oh, Glenda, I'm so glad. Glenda asked me to keep watch on when the Spotlight on Nature was available, and I let her know as soon as I saw it, and it arrived today. Yay! I'm so glad. So glad you got in on it because I heard it's a hard one to find again, maybe. All right, I hope that does turn into get rid of the greenish hue. We'll see. It's drying. We can always do a new piece there. All right, so let's finish up this piece. All right, I'd like to use a starfish, but I think the big one might be too big. So I have a little one, and maybe we'll try to stamp on it. I'm not using the beige, however. I will use, excuse my reach, I'll use crumb cake. I might even stamp off crumb cake. I have to invest in a new piece of scratch paper. Not really an invest. Hey, I don't even know if I need to do. Oh, I think I want it full strength. It's not really that dark. Okay. I usually stamp then die cut, but that is one thing I do like the photopolymer for. Oh, isn't he cute? That wasn't perfect, but that's all right. I could have gone to all the work of stamping and then cutting it out and still had it up like that. So we're gonna like it that way. All right, we might put that here. And then put this one there, maybe. Oh. I don't know what this stuff's called. Anybody know what this stuff's called? Or what it's supposed to look like? I like that. This is too stark up here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put one of these up here. What do you think? Too much? Not enough? I got the texture behind it. Actually, this would work well over here, but I don't, if I put it on this, then I can let it can open better. Okay, we're going to try that. All right, maybe I'll put this one down here. And then this one up here. Ooh, I like that better. Okay. We'll go with that. I should have done adhesive strip on this, but I didn't. So what did, oh, I think I used, I have stuff everywhere. Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry. If I see it become available, I will let you know. I don't know if it'll be back again before the bundle sale is over, however, but I can keep my eye open for you. Actually, here, just a second. I'll pull up the report and see what I can see for you. Oh, July 8th. So you don't have to wait very long, but it will be after this sale. Somebody told me that you don't have to be logged in as a demonstrator to see this. So I'm going to put it here. And if you guys might be able to just check on when the inventory is supposed to be back anyway. So there's a link for you that might work. So July 8th, it says it'll be back. Okay, I'm just using a glue dot because I chose not to use adhesive sheets. All right, that's all. That works. All right. I just love these. These are just fun. This I will use. I'll use a dimensional on this. There we go. I have an edge. I can use an edge piece, or is that going to be too big? Still too big. All right. Told me an error occurred, but it says it went through also, so I don't know. All right, and then these two, we use this one and a couple more. This I'll use a glue dot. right. All right, just so your card will still open. Okay, let's check our, see, the green is kind of coming off, but it's still kind of green. But we're going to go with it. Maybe we'll take and put a little pool party on it. But I don't know where my pool party stamp set went, or my ink. Oh, there it is. Put it away. Who'd have thought? Thank you, Anna. You know, Stampin' Up! Is just so good at putting pieces and parts together that you just kind of go with the flow and you end up with something pretty nice. All right, I think I might have ruined it. I don't know. I think we're going to start over on that one. I just couldn't leave well enough alone. But I don't think we'll use the beige. I'll add it. I'll add it to my pile over there of all the oopses for the evening. This needs trimming. All right. I think I will use Pool Party to make one though. Let's try it before we go there. So here we go. And my dirty chamois. I need to wash my chamois. Stay on one corner though. I learned that last time. You know what? I think this stamp just kind of stamps bold, but that at least kind of goes with it a little better. Maybe we'll use crumb cake for the words. Anybody have any big 4th of July plans yet? Hi, Becky. How are you tonight? All right, so then I'm going to open this up, and this is where this piece goes. And again, I was reaching for the Stampin' Seal Plus, but the way things are going tonight, I better leave myself have a little wiggle room. Now we need some bling. All right. Could put another starfish on there. I don't know about a big one. I don't know. I have all these sand dollars. What to do? What to do? I'm going to put one of them on the inside. Yeah. All right. I need to quit playing and find some bling. Last time I knew that worked pretty well. And that worked. This is supposed to be Summer Splash, but it works really well as Pool Party. That's because Stampin' Up! Stamps and everything coordinates so nicely. I'm not feeling those tonight. We'll give it a little sparkle. Maybe we'll take Winka Stella and give the little starfish a little shininess from the water. Everything is so perfectly coordinated as far as colors that it works wonderfully. Yeah, see how well that goes with Pool Party? Isn't that great? Looks like it's just climbing right up. I'll put this one up. No, I don't need it to look like a flower. It needs a little bit more. Put 2 there and 1 more right over here. There we go. There's my card. I think she made it. I'm pretty sure she made it to part of it. Glenda. Thank you, Becky and Kimberly and Anna. Yeah, I feel like it needs something right there. I don't know. You know what? I have another little starfish. Maybe do I need another little starfish there? I could stamp on him. Could even put him over here. Well, it looks kind of cute, actually. I'm going to stamp on him. Where's my little starfish? That one's really off. Probably because I'm not really looking to see which way if it matches very well. Maybe that one. All right. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm just going to add a glue dot on the back of this because it's small. I don't mind if it has a little dimension, but you know, glue dots are one of those things that I don't use for a long time, and then I use a whole bunch. And then they go away for a while, and then I use a whole bunch of them again. So there, that looks better to me. Just a little something. It was just kind of a big blob circle up there. So there is my card for this evening. I would love, love, love to see your cards. So you can send a picture of them to me, or you can post it in my Facebook, whatever. My contact information is at my link tree. And if you post a picture of this card by, well, let's just say next Tuesday, so July 2nd, then you'll earn an entry into my shopping spree. How's that for a challenge? So share your card with me by July 2nd, and you'll earn an entry into my shopping spree. I know you can't see it very well, but it's up there. Here, let me split the screen better and we'll see. It's right. Well, maybe no. Yes, you can't. I will see, there it is. I have not gotten it updated from my orders over the weekend. Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. I knew it needed something, didn't it? It just needed a little, but nothing's in the way of opening. So that's what I like. Because if I would have hung something over here, then sometimes it's hard to open it. You absolutely made my day by showing up today. Thank you very much for crafting with me. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to my email. I would love to have you all join me in all of my spots. I can put that link in here also. And my email address is in there. And if you want to share your card with me for an entry. Oh, Anna, there'll be other opportunities. I promise. So there you go. There is the link tree to subscribe to all the things. All the things. So have a great evening, and I will see you on Thursday. I don't know what set I'm going to use yet, but come join me and find out. Good night.